Hi, I'm Steve Richardson. In this economic climate, with all of the identity thieves and scammers out there, sometimes people in financial difficulty can be victimized by scammers. You're getting lots of calls from debt collectors. How do you know whether one of them is trying to scam you? Whether one of them is just trying to steal your identity or steal your money and isn't really a collector for a debt that you owe? Well, there are certain things you can do. The first thing to do is to get them to identify themselves. Federal law requires that they give their name, address, and telephone number, that they properly identify themselves as a debt collector. So get that name, address, and telephone number of the debt collection agency. Then, even after you get it, terminate the conversation, then check them out. Go on to Google. Get that information. Make sure there really is a company by that name at that address with that telephone number. Legitimate debt collectors are going to have a presence that you should be able to verify on Google. The second thing is that you should do, after you've got that information, one of the things you've obtained, hopefully, if they're an honest debt collector, is a telephone number. But they could still be a scammer, so call them back. Call them back on that number. Most legitimate debt collection agencies, you'll be routed through a whole phone system. Press 1 for this, 2 for that, to get to the debt collector. If the debt collector answers right away, then it might be his cell phone, and maybe he's a scammer. So that's something to be aware of. The third thing is, and you should really always do this, but especially in trying to determine whether you're dealing with a scammer, is ask for a verification of debt. Under the Federal Fair Debt Collection Practices Act, they must provide that on request. So, and then don't talk to them. Hang up the phone and wait for that to come in the mail, because they have to mail it to you. If they are a legitimate debt collection agency that's following the rules, they will send you that verification of debt. So that's another way of determining whether they're a scammer. And finally, if they start asking you to verify information, I need the last 4 digits of your Social Security number. I need to verify your date of birth. Don't do that. If they are a legitimate debt collector collecting on behalf of one of your creditors, they should already have that information. Don't give it to them. Chances are they're an identity thief trying to get more information about you to scam you. So, if you are in financial difficulty here in southern New Jersey, you're getting these calls, things like that, and maybe you're thinking about bankruptcy, or you need someone to help negotiate payment with a creditor, please feel free to give my office a call. I'd be happy to sit down with you, look at your situation, and how best to handle your financial difficulty.